Today we're going to begin a 2-day series of lessons called the Crusades. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss what the Crusades were. We're also going to discuss what the definition of a crusade is. And we're also going to talk about the main reasons that led up to the Crusades during the Middle Ages. So let's begin with what were the Crusades. The Crusades were a series of religious wars between the Christians and the Muslims over the control of the Holy Land. Now the Holy Land is east of the Mediterranean Sea. It is south of Syria in Jerusalem. Right here on the bank of the Mediterranean Sea. That is what they were fighting over control of. Who had control over the Holy Land. What is the definition of a crusade? It is any vigorous, aggressive movement for the defense or advancement of an idea or a cause. So, let's go over it again. Any vigorous or aggressive, that means going after something really hard, movement for the defense, so trying to keep something, or taking away advancement of an idea or a cause. The cause was to retake the Holy Land or to keep the Holy Land. So, you had the Christians on one side, you had the Muslims on the other. You can't just fight over the Holy Land though. There were more issues than just that. Muslims at the time of the Crusades controlled the Holy Land region. Muslims allowed the Christian pilgrims to come to the Holy Land to trade. Okay? Now, all that is great. All that is calm, all that is fine. Muslims own it, Christians are allowed in, Christians can trade, Christians can come and visit. That's fine. Okay. There's events that led though. Muslim Turks, a new group of Muslims, invade the Holy Land. This group of Muslims did not allow Christian pilgrims to come into the Holy Land anymore. The pilgrims that were still there and tried to come into the Holy Land anyway, the Turks basically killed them. They ended up killing about 3,000 of them. About 3,000 Christians these Muslim Turks ended up killing. As a result, Europeans, Christians, want revenge. Pope Urban II says, we want these trade routes and the Turks to be defeated. So he kind of comes up with a statement, the issue, and he tries to be nice about it. Political and religious, and he tries to be nice. But the Turks don't really. They say, we'll go to war over this. They also have an issue in Europe. European nobles are fighting amongst themselves. The reason they're fighting is over land, over power, over control, over issues. There are many problems in the noble class of Europeans that they are fighting about. And the final reason is for the Christians and Europeans to regain control of the Holy Land. That Jerusalem, that Eastern Mediterranean region, that is what they're trying to gain control of. So there are 5 reasons. Muslim Turks invade the Holy Land. Turks killed 3,000 Christians that are still there and come in. Pope Urban II said we want these trade routes back open and we want these Muslim Turks to be defeated. European nobles are fighting amongst themselves over power, control, and other issues. And the final reason is to regain control of the Holy Land. Today, we have talked about the reasons. We have talked about what a crusade is, what were the Crusades, and events before the Crusades. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the key players in the Crusades, what happened, what were the results of the Crusades, and key battles in the Crusades as well. So, this is day 1 of 2 of the Crusade lessons.